So if I escape and fight to exist, I wish you the best in this test of life. Yeah, we are so over what we lonely and cried about. Looking at the same old thing, yeah, well.
Getting ready for first pitch at Citizens Bank Park. It's the Diamondbacks in Philly. Next on the show. MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Philadelphia Phillies. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian here with you. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and as you look at the numbers for each of these starters, I think one of the big things to watch for is how many innings each of these guys can give their manager. You know, at this point in the season, both of these bullpens could use a break. So each of these managers are going to be hoping to squeeze 6, 7, maybe even 8 innings out of these guys if possible.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And they'll have to contend with the 6'3" right-hander Jerome Williams. Ender Inciarte. Move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight.
Number 5, Ender Inciarte.
Underway this evening as the first pitch is taken for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:05 p.m. These Phillies, Eric Karros, as they enter play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here it comes. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Here comes the 1-2. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now. The 2-2 coming. And here's a ball hit in the air. A lean, and he's got it. Oh, he picked it right out of the first base dugout, and that's the first out of the inning. So he gets a pop out here to start things out, and with that, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Mark Trumbo will get his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Howard is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Whatever he's doing out there, it's working out for him. That's back-to-back pop-ups here to start the inning, and he's just making it look easy.
Paul Goldschmidt will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First pitch coming. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Number 37 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. And behind him, here's a look at the defensive alignment for Arizona. And now to the bottom of the first inning as the leadoff hitter is set to start things out.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder, number 37.
Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
The shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Freddie Galvis will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season. Up over 350 entering play. Now the first pitch. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, we've seen a couple really good swings here early on. And that's a good one there, as this ball's going to plug the gap for 2 bases and give his guys the early 1-0 lead.
Here's Grady Sizemore now. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. Still without a home run and 6 RBIs.
Go now, Phil.
He's set. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. A 1-1. Swing and a hard ground ball to third. A quick out number 1.
Well, you're not going to advance that runner if you're going to hit the ball right there. This forces him to hold at second base, and depending on how things turn out from here, that could very easily wind up costing you a run.
Here's big Ryan Howard now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. From the belt, the pitch. And a big swing by Howard, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2. Surprised at all that they're coming right after him this way?
A little bit. I like it. It's good for the game, but this is definitely a guy that can hurt you if you're not careful.
And this will be fouled away. The next 0-2. And this is swung on and missed by Howard, as he's prone to do occasionally, set down on strikes for the second out.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, he'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
One 0 on the way. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
One on the way. This is a foul ball. The 1-2. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Another 1-2 delivery. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's another 1-2. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt. And as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment, and as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
Here's the 2-2 home. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
3-2, here it is. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. 2nd inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. David Peralta leads things off now in the top half of the 2nd.
Left fielder, David Peralta.
First pitch coming. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now here's the pitch. And he misses there, 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And Francoeur won't have a play. It's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pitch on the way. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So he's into second with a double here to kick off the second inning. And as we show you the Arizona team leaderboard, we find he currently ranks third on the ball club in that department. Number 24 will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with one out.
Now the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throw over by Utley, one away.
And you know what? It's never too early in a ball game to play smart, fundamental baseball. You've got the leadoff man at second, so he's just shooting for the right side of the infield. And he's able to move him up 90 feet to third with just one away.
Here's Chris Owings now. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
And that's a good job in that situation. You'd love a base hit, but hey, the bottom line is you've got to produce a run, and he did.
Tuffy Gozowicz will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Here's the first offering. Good fastball there out of Williams as he takes charge here. It's 0-1.
Now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And now a pitch on the way. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit.
Oh, and it makes such a difference when that pitch is up a little bit. It's not a bad pitch, really. It's on the outside corner. But that slider so much easier to handle when it's belt high or higher, and he's able to just hit it hard the other way.
Nick Ahmed will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Here's the first offering. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Runner aboard at first here with two gone in a 1-1 ball game. Comes set, now the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
From the stretch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Sinker, called strike three as he's rung up and the side is retired. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. Chase Utley will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
Now here's the first pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
And that's a good guy to take care of on one pitch, especially on a swing like that.
So one away here with the bases empty, and making his way in is the right fielder, Jeff Francoeur.
Ice cold soda.
First pitch to him. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Carlos Ruiz will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Now here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no, they can't get there. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. He waits, now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike three.
Runners on first with one down. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, not really all that tough of play heading up the middle, but you see, it takes a funny little hop there at the end, and this will be scored as an error.
Standing in now, Jerome Williams. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
And with one out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put one down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with two outs.
Number 37 will dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going. And here's the first pitch. Fouled back. Comes set, now the pitch. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Well, he's got a big pitch coming up here. That would be huge if he could get out of this with the game still even.
Big pitch here, 1-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And with two outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Runners at second and third with two gone. Here comes the 2-2. And he got him. So a sigh of relief in the bottom of the second as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. Through two, we're tied 1 apiece. Number 25 will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. First pitch coming. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
The pitch. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Now here's the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now, people describe this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Ender Inciarte will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
And this is something we'll see a lot with that cut fastball. Here it is again in show motion. When you hit a ball right below the label, you're going to get this 9 times out of 10.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Now here it comes. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Freddie Galvis makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Shortstop. Ready.
First pitch on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd of foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
The 2-1 home. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
The 3-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I gotta get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though. So he's gonna have to go grab a seat.
Here's Grady Sizemore now. Now a swing here by Sizemore as he gets a lot of this ball out to deep right field. Sizemore around second. He's headed for third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
They gave that ball a heck of a ride out to right field. Here it is again. You're going to see a great effort here as he leads, but it's just off the wall. And by the time he's able to gather himself and get the ball back in, it's too late to prevent this from becoming a triple.
Here's big Ryan Howard now. He'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. 1 out and a runner on third. He's set, now the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Pause, now the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
A man at third with 1 away. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
So smart here at the plate. You can see he's not trying to hit the ball out of the park. There are times for that, but here he's got a guy out there on third, so this is just a short, compact swing. Just looking to get that run home. He's able to get the job done.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. One there. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it's Paul Goldschmidt that'll lead things off for Arizona. First offering on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The next pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
David Peralta will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. First pitch coming. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Number 24 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Our score remains 2-1. Chase Utley will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Chase Utley.
First pitch coming. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Now the pitch. Leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit.
Yeah, this fastball gets on him pretty quick, 96 miles an hour. He does just about all you can do with it, and that's take it the other way for a base hit.
In now, Jeff Francoeur. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here's the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
And you know, this has been a really good approach out there on the mound. He's keeping the ball down, and he's not missing by much. But he is behind in the count, so you wonder if he's going to have to challenge right here.
Here he comes, 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. Francoeur's able to work that rare walk.
Yep, single and then a walk to start the inning. But this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Carlos Ruiz will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
Now the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
He's set. Now the pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. He's ready now. The pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Jerome Williams will stand in, and you can almost guarantee he'll be trying to move those runners here. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Here's the first offering. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
And with your pitcher at the plate, you always like it when he can get that bunt down on the very first pitch. Not only do you let him get back to the dugout and rest up just a little bit, but you also keep that momentum going. And that's a nice job right there.
Into the box now, number 37, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Here's a 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Seems like there have been quite a few of these easy takes here in these first few innings.
Actually, a lot of easy takes. He's making it much too simple for these guys to get into good hitters counts.
Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now.
This is the kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine, not trusting his stuff.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now the 3-0 pitch. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, and it's hard to look for a change up there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Come on.
The 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Full count offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, quite a turn of events here. He goes from in the driver's seat, 3-0, to falling victim to the strikeout. And in hindsight, you go back to that 3-0 pitch, and I got to believe he wishes he was swinging.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And no one will get this one. 1-1 pitch on the way. And he's right on the fastball there. Hit pretty well out towards deep left. Peralta will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Phillies lead it 3-1. Chris Owings will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Second baseman, Chris Owings.
Now the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Here it comes. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. One, 2. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Well, he needed a hit like this. Got to get him to snap out of this cold streak. I mean, you're just looking for something to go your way, and that ball, it's not hit particularly well, but it happens to find a hole. He's saying, man, it's about time.
Tuffy Gozowicz will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Come on, with your turn, go now.
Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Comes set, now the pitch. Low and away with that one, it's 1-2.
And with a runner on first, you better have a catcher that you can rely on if you're going to bounce a changeup on an 0-2 count. Luckily, he does.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Comes set, now the pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike three, and that's out number one.
In a game like this, you hope that the bottom half of your order can pick up the slack here. But this isn't going to help much. Go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. From the stretch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready now on 1-1. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Here it comes, 2-1. And he lays off again, ball three.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Now the 3-1 home. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Here's the full count offering. This ball's in the air now out to right field. And Francoeur will put this one away for out number two.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Number 25 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch to him. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
Pause, now the pitch. 1-1.
One strike.
The 1-1 home. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 offering. Fouled straight back. 2-2. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. The 2-2. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Yeah, this is a ball he probably should have had over at first. You see him come off the base to field it, but then it just gets right through him and on into right field.
Ender Inciarte will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And he'll get in there safely. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
Well, this is a huge mistake here because once this ball gets away and gets out of play, that means the run will be allowed to come home and score.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's Mark Trumbo now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Even though you should be out of the inning, you can't let that error affect you. You've got to put it behind you.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. 1-0 pitch now. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Boy, I'll tell you what, after seeing 2 errors in the inning, as a pitcher, you pretty much have to go into strikeout mode.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 1-2. Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Big pitch here, 1-2. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. Home half of the 5th coming up. Phillies on top, 3-2. Grady Sizemore will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Grady Sizemore.
Now here's the first pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 home to Sizemore. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And when you need a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk's not on the agenda. You better bear down right here.
And now a pitch on the way. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. You can grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
Ryan Howard will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Now here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. He waits, now the pitch. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
Hey now, let's go.
Here comes the 1-2. And Howard will wisely lay off that one as it's back to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here he comes on 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Maikel Franco waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, back-to-back walks for him now, and he hasn't looked like he's wanted any part of these number 3 or 4 guys. He's going to have to shift gears now, though, because he's still got a dangerous number 5 guy ahead of him.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Daniel Hudson is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Maikel Franco will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Check back by Hudson. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. Tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Now the 1-0 pitch. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Let's go.
Now the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. The 2-2 coming. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2.
Now batting the second baseman,
Chase Utley will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And here's the first pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike two. He's ready now. The pitch, and they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Yes, I can.
He's set. Now the pitch. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right.
Wait for the pitch.
He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball, and this is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
In now, Jeff Francoeur. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but it doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
The 2-0. Hit hard on the ground is short. The second for one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 4 and the Diamondbacks 2. Paul Goldschmidt will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. First pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, and that's definitely the drawback to the no doubles defense. Now, if this guy's playing in his normal spot, it's hard to say whether he would have gotten to this or not. But since he's playing deep, he's got no chance to get to it.
Into the box, David Peralta. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Two sinkers down in the zone. No surprise what they're after here.
Yeah, and this guy's no dummy at the plate. He knows exactly what they're trying to do. It's not like he just fell off the turnip truck.
Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. A 2-1 offering. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. Utley for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Boy, that's the great thing about having a good sinker, and it seems like a lot of times, even when guys do get a hit off of you, the next guy's going to come up and ground into a double play anyway. We've seen it before, and that's exactly what happens here.
Number 24 will take his 3rd shot at it now. He's 0 for 2 thus far here tonight. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
The pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Let's finish him off, all right?
Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now here it comes. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! A clutch home run as they narrow the gap here in the late innings. And that, folks, is his first home run in the big leagues. It's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. I remember mine. I hit it in my first at-bat of the 1992 season against the San Diego Padres. It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. You know, hopefully he can get that ball back soon so it can go in his trophy room.
Here's Chris Owings now.
Second baseman.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. That last home run measured out to 405 feet officially. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Chopper, foul. Here comes another 0-2. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. Another 0-2 coming. In again, but too far in. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now here's the pitch. Had to protect on 1 and 2, and this is a fly ball out to straightaway right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Diamondbacks, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Through 5 1/2, it's the Phillies 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. Carlos Ruiz will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. First pitch coming. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. Peralta arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jerome Williams.
Ben Revere is up off the bench with the bat in hand, and that'll spell the end for the pitcher, Williams. And he'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Oh, Revere much too fast. He's aboard with a bunt single.
Oh, that's just a thing of beauty right there. Watch how late he shows. Then he deadens that thing about 30 feet or so down the third baseline, and with his speed, no chance of throwing him out.
Standing in now, number 37. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Comes set, now the pitch. 1-1. Pitch misses low, the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 1-1. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw on to first, two gone.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Freddie.
Freddie Galvis will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Get on base. Get a couple runs.
Check back by Hudson. Now the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now.
Think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that.
Here's Grady Sizemore now, as he'll ground this one foul off to the right. It's strike one.
Go Grady.
Has a look, now the pitch.
No, that's
And low, it's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with two away. The 1-1 now from Hudson. Down low again, it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. 2-2 pitch on the way. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Number 24 is there, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. Philadelphia's on top, 5-3. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Justin DeFreitas is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Tuffy Gozowicz will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Number 9, Tuffy Gozowicz.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
The 1-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Fastball up.
Hitters count 2-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready on 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Here comes a 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And there's your first out of the inning.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Nick Ahmed will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 2-2 offering. This ball will be chopped foul. Two-two. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
As a hitter, when you're not catching up to the fastball, and you're physically fine, a lot of times that means your problem is you're indecisive. You're not sure what you're trying to do at the plate. You're not confident. You're not trusting your ability. Right now, it's more mental than it is physical.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Strike him out.
1-1 on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner, foul and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Another try at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
Not too many balls hit solidly tonight. Just their 6th hit of the game. So now they need to figure out some way to string a few of these together.
Ender Inciarte will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
I'm feeling good about this one. Let's go. Shut him down.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And Francoeur won't have a play. It's a foul ball. He's ready, now the pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
One-two. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. One left for the Diamondbacks. They're still down 5-3. Francisco Rodriguez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Francisco Rodriguez.
Ryan Howard will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
First baseman, Ryan Howard.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now Howard waits on the 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Good job. Inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots his ball right back up the middle.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. On the way. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. He waits, now the pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Another 1-2 delivery. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
A runner at first with no outs here. Here's the 2-2 home. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Come on.
The second baseman, number 26.
Chase Utley will dig in. Strikeout victim as last time. From the stretch. Runner goes for second. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And right to the spot the shortstop just vacated. A base hit.
Boy, here you can't get angry at a hitter for hitting the ball too hard. But I think because this got to the outfield grass in such a hurry, that runner from first had to put on the brakes or his run could have backfired at third base.
Into the box now, Jeff Francoeur, as he will look at a curveball right on the black apparently. It's strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
From the belt, the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Now the 0-2 to Francoeur. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike three called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Oh, that strike zone has opened up a little bit here in the late going. That's a tough pill to swallow in a spot like this, but nothing you can do about it now.
Carlos Ruiz will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7.
Let's get some runs here.
First pitch coming. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Punch one through. Yeah, good eye.
Now the 1-0. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the runner will score from second. And a relay to the plate. And he will score as well. And that's a big at-bat there as they've broken this one wide open.
Oh, and a big swing of the bat right there. And he would have loved a 3-run homer, and he didn't miss that one by a whole lot. This is going to be off the wall out there. But as far as the consolation prize goes, I think he's going to be more than happy to check into second base with a 2-run double.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. 2 out here and a runner at second. He's ready now. The pitch fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Come on, you can do it.
The 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Come on. Touch that pitch. Let's go.
Here's another 1-2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Peralta is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. The Phillies lead it 7-3. Luis Garcia will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Mark Trumbo will start things off for the Diamondbacks, with Paul Goldschmidt set to follow next.
Mark Trumbo.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Here it comes 1-0 to Trumbo. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Under it is Francoeur, and he's got it for the first out. Our line score to this point tells the story. You see the Phillies leading this one at home here at Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end. Paul Goldschmidt will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Now here's the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing those first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their little game now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and the count now 2-2.
And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. David Peralta will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Put him away! Soda! Get some soda here! Hot dogs! Big hot dogs here!
Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The next pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Number 24 will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now the first pitch. And he'll start in with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
That's what you need to do after a hit by pitch. get right back on that horse and fire a fastball in there.
2 out with the man at first. Has a look, now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Pause, now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Randall Delgado will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Delgado.
Number 37 will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame.
Center fielder, number 37.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. In there, strike 1. Now here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Now, you can't take any more pitches like that. You don't like it, you got to at least try and fight it off.
And now a pitch on the way. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. Luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. One out, nobody on. Here comes the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, well, that's, I guess, what you'd call a rule book strike. Technically, that's in the strike zone, but it's a call that most pitchers don't get nowadays.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 3-1 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Full count pitch on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball. "3-2, here it comes. Inside, he misses ball 4.
For as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Grady Sizemore will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first offering. He'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 home to Sizemore. Line hard. But foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Inciarte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place, but luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Ryan Howard will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. First pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. He's ready. Now the pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Too high, and it's 3-0. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
2 out with the man at first. The 3-0 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
You know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Michael Franco will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Now the first pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
He waits. Now the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
That man's got to be thinking, enough with the walks. Can't anybody throw a strike?
Here comes the 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
2 down, runners at first and second. Ready with the 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3.
He was hoping he'd get him to go up the ladder there, but that's going to set up an even more dangerous pitch here on 3-1.
From the stretch. Oh, and a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And that'll push the lead to 5 now as it becomes an 8-3 game.
So often we talk about the benefit of working the count in your favor. Well, here he gets it to 3-1 and he gets his fastball. Bang! Drives for an RBI single.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's the side-arming right-hander Brad Ziegler that gets the assignment. In is the second baseman Chase Utley. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that's through into center field, base hit. And a relay home. And the runner will score from second.
Well, this guy's been the heart and soul of this ball club for a long time now. He delivers for him again. Picks up the RBI on the base hit.
Jeff Francoeur will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
Now here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. The 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
comes set. Now the pitch. Hard sinker misses 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Okay, some big runs on the board.
The 2-2. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Now on 3-2, you got to go with your strength.
Take the base on ball.
Full count pitch on its way. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Peralta is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We've played 8 full. Phillies on top, 9-3. Chris Owings will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Chris Owings.
Now here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Now you've got a 6-run lead out there, and there's no reason not to come right at guys.
Here's the 2-0. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Get a piece of the plate.
The 3-0 pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Now the 3-1. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th.
Number 9.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. Now, he's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Tuffy Gozowicz will stand in. He popped out in his last time. First pitch on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
The 2-0. And again, he'll lay off to pitch below the knees, ball 3. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Oh, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Here he comes on 3-1. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. 1 out, nobody on. 3-2 pitch. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Over first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out.
Now batting,
Nick Ahmed will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the pitch. Fouled back. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Arizona, good night.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Offensively here tonight, we're led by the exploits of this man, Carlos Ruiz. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck, let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
To make your heart stop beating, drink the knee.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter @MLB The Show. The Phillies win this one 9-3. Good night from Philly.